Hello and welcome back to No Man's Sky. I am Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo, and we are talking to this trader over here who just happened to land right next to me, and he has a bigger ship than I do. I am almost 100% sure that this ship is going to be too expensive for me. But I am going to see if I can sell this man some of my stuff first. I can sell him the Tetra Cobalt, and I can sell him the residual goop because I really don't want to do anything with that right now. I can sell him the unstable gel and the polyfiber, which brings me up to 675k. But what does he want for his ship? I say about 5 million. What do you think? Oh, 30 million. See how wrong you could be in this game? But that was a B class, it was a hauler, and he had a lot of slots on it. So that is going to be quite expensive. So there is about ready to be a ship. Let's see, that guy, this guy landed right here, and that guy landed right there. So we could look at these to see if they're any better than the one that we have. So we're enterprising because we made 546,000 units. Thank you. And I am going to check out this guy's ship. And I don't know if I like this ship. It's not very pretty, but it is a C-class ship. He has 19 slots instead of 15, and he only wants 275k. I'm going to pass on it, though, because it's about as pretty as one of those dogs with the smashed-in faces. No. Hey, hairless cat. No, those are actually so ugly they're cute. Let's see what this guy's ship is. It's kind of good-looking, but I think it's going to be... Oh, wow. He's got 23 slots. I'd say it's 2 million. 2.4. So you see how it goes. You're going to find some good-looking ships. You're going to find some bad, not so good-looking ships. And you're going to find a lot of different iterations of the same ship. And sometimes, look, the parts of these ships sometimes change and just make it look ever so nicer. So this guy, we're going to look at it, and right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that he has got 20 slots. We're probably going to be able to afford this ship, and we could. We have 675,000 units. We can buy this ship if we want to, but what will it give us? It's going to give us no advantage whatsoever in damage shield or hyperdrive technology, and no advantage whatsoever really in, well, we do have an advantage. We have one advantage. We have an advantage right here in slots. He could hold a lot more than we can. 5 more slots. But again, I'm going to hold and not buy from him. I'm going to continue with the quest line and possibly find something that looks nicer later on. Alright, so let's talk to a few of these people, see what they have to say. This is an attendant. And we can't understand Gek yet, and he just is looking at us and talking. We're going to reassure him. Nothing seems to calm him down, so we're going to walk away from him. Sorry about that, buddy. Well, at least we didn't lose any status with him. We're going to see this guy. We're going to, you know what, let's laugh. Oh, he's upset. Let's look at, can we look at both of these guys? Let's look at him first, because we know we're here for the other guy. Let's learn a word. And we learn the word forgive. And now we're going to talk to this guy. Likelihood of traveler anomaly now beyond two standard deviations. Suggest further aid. Blueprint offered. Unlike the other life forms I've met so far, this one speaks in a language I understand. And yet, I cannot comprehend their meaning. They speak as if they do not know what they are saying, as if their mind is not their own. The alien offers me a blueprint, a means to construct my own antimatter. I take the blueprint. And whoever is leaving this trail has some design, but what it is I cannot fathom. There's nothing to do but continue to follow. And this says the lemming. Alright, so I can create my own antimatter without going any further because I've done the right thing. So I'm going to make antimatter, I'm going to make a antimatter housing, and I am going to make a warp cell. And that's where we are now. But I now see a ship that I want to invest my time in getting to know. And that's this fighter right over here. We're going to click on it, And let's see what this guy says he wants for this ship. I like this ship. I'm going to buy it. What does it offer us? It offers us no more slots. You know what? It's not worth it for the 5%. It's a nice looking ship, but it's just not worth it. That guy looks like a mini, doesn't he? Oh god, goodbye Serenity. Alright, so we have to create an antimatter. Now it wants us to create an antimatter housing? What's the journey milestone that we're getting? Drifter, we traveled 10 kilometers. Alright, so we already did all that stuff. Come on. Alright. Create an antimatter housing? We did that already. Oh great, so now we have to go create an antimatter housing. So we're going to take this ship and we're going to go somewhere else on this planet. I saw something in one of the directions. I saw another house, so we're going to go towards that. Maybe we'll get lucky, get a few things scanned, make some extra cashola here. Alright, let's go down into this valley. I'm going to do what I do sometimes, which is I just do a little bit of low-level... Oh god, it looks like it has tropical trees. I do a little low-level passes over the area to see what kind of things they have here. Only because sometimes a planet that doesn't look so good from space or initially actually looks good when you get closer. I'm going to park here because there's some copper really close by. Alright, it said landing now clear. So I wanted to be closer to that, so we'll go on top of this mountain right over here. And we can land right here. So before we go any closer, let's... Oh, fudge. And not the good kind of fudge. The fudge that's made for people that don't want a lot of sugar. Ugh. Alright. Every place I go to, I have another one of those things that wants to... that, in my estimation, are just too interested in what I'm doing. Alright, we've got ferrite dust, which we need. Alright, we have the opportunity to get some extra scanning done up here. And we're going to take that opportunity because we're not going to be here for long. We're going to be here for just a few moments. And then we're getting out of here. Alright, so we did have an opportunity to buy a ship, and we chose not to. And we are going to get everything over here checked out. Now this one should give us a dihydrogen under it. And lots of ferrite dust, because it wants us to make an antimatter housing for some strange reason. But we made one, and we made warp fuel. Alright, so we're going to make the antimatter housing. We're going to make that, and we're going to make another warp core, and we are going to fuel the hyperdrive. See? It wants us to do all this again. Now we have 2 in there, and now it's going to say make our way into space. And we're going to do that, because I just want to get into space. Alright, it's time to go on to the next part of the quest. So we just jumped through this system rather quickly. Those of you that have been playing this game for a little bit more might stay in this system, because the colors here are just amazing. Purple space, and there was an interesting planet here, but it wants us to warp to another system. So I am just going to follow the path of my... I'm going to follow the trail that we're on, and we're going to go into another system. This one might be Viking, because that one was Gek. And from here on out, the sky's the limit. What we do is going to be our own path. So in this episode, we should be going rather quickly, but we are out of a couple of different types of fuel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some mining in the in the asteroid field for just a few minutes. Oh, I like these. And Starship Monitoring System error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination 16. 16. 16. 16. 1 6. 16. Accept new guidance. Yes, we're going to accept it. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. We're going to look at this planet right here. Now this one might be a nice one. It's a poisonous planet. Oh, that's got to be really nice. What about that moon over there? That's no moon. What's a planet? It's a very close planet. What was that one? A humid planet. Oh, we have a poisonous planet and a humid planet. I guess that means it's going to be raining all the time. I'm getting heavy metals. I'm not getting the tritium I want, but I'm getting lots of heavy metals. I'll take gold, I'll take silver. It's going to come in handy at some point in the very near future. I do want something that doesn't overheat as quickly. There's my tritium. As we enter this system, we are going to go towards the path that is laid out before us. And there it is. It's on that planet, which I think is an undiscovered planet. Alright, so it is a flourishing planet. Oh, we might have found the planet that we want to build on. It doesn't say anything else about it, but let's find out what is going on this planet. As we're going down to the fuel source, let's see what is in front of us. I love the travel times in this game because it keeps it interesting while making it seem like you are traveling a distance. Even though that distance might be between 2 bus stops on your school bus or on a city bus. Speaking of which, how many people want me to play Bus Simulator 18 on this channel? That would be fun, wouldn't it? We'll find that out in the future. If nobody watches it, I'll know it wasn't a good thing. But we're coming down here to find this fuel source, and this fuel source is going to be... Whoa, that doesn't look like a fuel source. Oh, and there's a cavern right next to it, which means more of those wonderful artifacts that we'll be able to find. This is a flourishing planet, but it looks kind of cold out there. Is it cold? Sentinels are standard. Okay. We might stay on this planet for a little bit. If I find that it's pretty in the daytime. Okay, so we have a couple of these stanchions over here. Okay. These monoliths. So we're going to get... Oh, Korvax's word for Korvax. So we're in a Korvax system again. Back to the originals. So we've learned 5 words. Alright. Away. Enough of that. 6 words. 7 words. Okay, not bad. And now we're going to go up here. And we're going to click on this. Alright, get ready, folks. Reading anomaly detection protocols. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is traveler. It feels strange responding to questions I am sure that I am being asked. Unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? I've not seen this before, so it is first. I do not know how I am being spoken to. The monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again, has it seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen it? Well, I saw the Crimson Eye in that guy's eyes. So yes, both. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert, alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. And that is it. And I get 1 warp cell from that. Pretty cool. Now we are on this planet and it is dark outside. There is somebody here. And I might spend a few minutes just checking out this planet and making myself just a little bit more interested in what's going on here. Just a little bit. And that is because I want to get a couple of words in and just a couple more discoveries in. It's not like I need the money right now. I have over 600k. And 200 credits is not going to make me any better. And this is not a planet I'm staying on, is it? My God, it could be so pretty. Oh my God, it's got rings. All right, so wow, it's not working. Why is it not working? There it goes, because that wasn't moving. Okay, so we're going to take the oxygen because we used most of our oxygen before doing things, doing bits. We're going to get the condensed, and we're going to scan it. We're going to get the condensed carbon because we can. We've got quite a number of these language modules, these language things around us, so we are going to make sure to get them. And there's life on this planet. I am feeling better about staying here. Look at these giant butterfly eagle things. Yeah, we need to get an upgrade to our scanner at some point. Because all this scanning that we're doing is going unnoticed. And look, there's water over there. I am pretty happy with where we are right now. Yeah, I'm almost ecstatically happy with where we are right now. So I might start a different quest line, if you guys don't mind. And that quest line might have a little bit to do with other things. So we learned 10 words, 8 words, and now we're a student. Oh, and there's sodium right here. Is that our 10th word? Comprehension? Alright, so we comprehended? No, we are not comprehending anything with only 10 words in our vocabulary. You know what I mean? But this land is so pretty. The grass is green. There's rings up above. It seems to have an abundance of things. That's going to be, I'd say it's carbon and star bulb. Yep. So I'm pretty happy with this. So what's the downside? There's probably going to be some giant monster that wants to eat you. I don't know. I'm finding it hard not to. I mean, there are so many obelisks around here. It makes it hard not to stay here. So I'm wondering if I should as I walk around this planet. It is lush. It is beautiful. It has trees. It has caverns, which we all know caverns are important. And it seems to have all the resources that I need. Though there are an abundance of these stupid things. And I think I'm going to leave it here, folks, because it's getting a little bit long on this video and I don't want to keep pushing them to 30-45 minutes. I'll bring you back next time to show you the base building that I'll be doing here on this beautiful greenish, bluish, orangish planet. And with that said, don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you like what you're watching. If you do subscribe, and please do, please be sure to click the notification icon that looks like a bell. That way you get notified of all my future videos. And if you want to help the channel out even more, At the end of this video will be a link to Patreon, patreon.com/Batgirl, where you can help the channel grow by donating as little as $1 a month. You'll be able to join my Discord, play games with me, and chat with me on a fairly regular basis, because a lot of people that have been my supporters in the past are talking to me every day on that channel. And with that said, folks, you all be safe out there. Keep exploring, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.